Wax Daddy.
hit it on the crib.
My mix.
What we're gonna do right here is go back. Way back. Back
Okay.
to time.
publicly. I thought a bomb was going off.
plan to, in like 2 to 3 years, do a tour. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try and
BFK tour.
a BFK tour. BFK is gonna try and tour and hook up with riders. You know, we're gonna try and make like a 5-point goal, like, you know, across the United States, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
look
hit
for
every
freight
freight yard.
and just-
Every freight.
Not every freight,
we
but you know, I want to explore and.
How many years you been writing, son? Well, put it like this. Since we at the freight yard, how many years you been doing freights?
I've been doing freight since the end of 1990. I've just been doing basically pieces. If I go somewhere to bomb freights, it's to do a piece.
Right.
And of course, you know, the little intangibles that come with it, doing the throw-ups and all that nonsense, but most of the time, you know, first thing we do is burn.
Right.
But I've been hitting the freight since 90. I've been bombing, I've been doing graphs since 1981.
Yeah.
And there was a change, but it's basically the same.
What made you say, you know, fuck it, I can't hit the trains no anymore, I'm out hit the freights? What was it that ticked you?
They painted them. They painted the burgundy trains.
Right.
Before I ever really got a chance to, like, develop, you know, piecing skills that were worthy of, you know, putting it on the line. You know, I did a few pieces here and there. You know, I've hit almost every line in New York City, you know, insides and you know, through all the various name changes that I went through and, you know, whatever. And at about the time that I started actually piecing and getting more, you know, concentrating on the pieces, the fucking trains got painted. And then the Silver Foxes came out. And graffiti was gone on the MTA line. So we were doing a lot of walls and shit. And me and my boy Vism just decided that we had some freights around the way that were getting laid up every night. They were changing them. So I was like, yo, if we hit them, they'll go cross country. That shit might be sweet, you know?
Right.
And we started doing it. And it kind of gave us like a nostalgia. You know, we were like, damn, sometimes the freights would be on, you know, because they're refrigerated or whatever. And, you know, you got the noise going. You got a few lanes of you know what I'm saying? It feels a little nostalgic and shit. Reminds you of the old days.
Yeah.
And I just figured, yo, let's just kill him. You know what I'm saying? People
Yeah.
across the country will probably see him. You never know. Writers might catch on and boom, boom, boom. And writers have caught on. And, you know, makes me happy and shit.
How's it feel to see your pictures in magazines and you didn't send the flicks to me?
It feels great. You know? It really it inspires me to do more. You know? I try to do about 50 freights a year at least. You know what I'm saying? It's 52 weeks in a year. And I try to do at least 50. You know? And this year we're on track thanks to Moan and shit.
Yeah.
And the BFK posse.
Just met, just already fucking the fucking at the bottom.
bitch world with no question, because it comes and goes and no lesson. The time that it took for you to call it your profession. First impressions are last and fuck up in your ass.
There go another MC, think he low down dirty and janky. He full of more shit than Mr. Hanky. I tell you what, half MCs out there is but the other half take it in the butt on the video screaming what?
something is in there.
He's not sick.
Yeah.
Valley, Francis X. O'Donnell. He used to be a drunk. Now he's the meanest guy we got in the valley. So if you guys want to fight, come on. Come on, get out of that vehicle. 2 old farts will take.
What do you do to guys who try to catch a free ride on the train? So, bro, guess what just happened today? Tell me what happened today.
What happened today? Came out, rocked some freights.
I would talk about the wine bottle incident.
Wine bottle? You're gonna get cracked with the wine bottle. No, anyway, we came out, did some freights. First time painting freights in the daytime, so I'm definitely
coming back.
Definitely coming back, but don't want to get too used to it because, you know, you got to stay effective at night and stuff. But basically just came out, me, Brat, Kim, and Pure, and just took care of business.
How do you feel about freights, bro?
How I feel about them?
What's your thing with you?
I think freights are the most wonderful thing to happen to graffiti because they're never gonna die like subways. This stuff just takes your stuff all over the country. You know what I mean? It's like why? It's almost like why paint a wall. I mean, I like walls. Walls are cool because you can hook up big productions, more detail stuff. But you know, you paint a freight, and it's basically you got up in every state in the country. So freights are definitely cool.
Would you, I don't know, I mean, how'd you feel your piece came off today?
Little bit, could have been cleaner, but, you know, I like it, came out nice. I mean, for an October day to be 70 degrees, you know,
it's beautiful
can't complain,
today, man.
Can't complain. A bad day painting is better than a good day of anything.
Now, is that your real tongue, or?
Yeah, that's my real tongue.
Yeah.
I like box cars. I prefer working with the color of the box car, you know, because hoppers are usually always just gray, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Box cars I like because I also find that hoppers tend to get buffed a lot, so, you know, you don't know how long your stuff's going to be running. But as far as the bump goes, I say just deal with it, you know what I mean? Just work around your surroundings, whatever you got, you know. There's box cars that have ridges and you got to work over those.
Right.
Work over the doors sometimes, so, you know, I think it all works towards your progression. You get better and better as you learn to. You know, you can't always roll up to a spot and have a perfect painting surface. So.
Right, like what we thought we were gonna have.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna have today.
But you know, that's the thing. If you can adjust, then you know your stuff's gonna come off.
Alright.
You know.
All right, brother. Keep that tongue in your mouth and get some sodas and juice.
All right.